Good Wednesday morning, everyone. O'Don here in the Tri-State Traffic Show, Traffic Center. Welcome to the big broadcast for a Wednesday morning. Thank you so much for joining us. We're live on Facebook and YouTube here this morning. We'll be going to 9 o'clock in the a.m. here, covering the traffic conditions for New Jersey, New York, and the great state of Connecticut. And looking at some of the maps, it's again another fairly busy morning. Yesterday seems like there was just a ton of traffic everywhere. I don't know if it was the weather or what was going on. Kind of crazy that there was just so much local traffic, which was kind of weird. But I guess everyone's out enjoying the great weather. Rutgers weather watchers have the day off today, so you have me filling in for them, which I cannot do, but we'll give it our best shot, as we say. We'll take a look at some of the temperatures out there, and we'll do that here in just a couple of moments. Let's see what we want to do first. Share the screen. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. I'm not sure what's going on, and I'm just going to show you here. You know, we're full disclosure here on the channel. Very interesting circumstances happened over the last couple of days, which I'm going to just go right to the shared screen, and it will come up here in a moment once we get the new computer. Oh, please, I got to do something with this computer. It's falling apart. Okay, so here we are. We're live. We got that. So now, yeah, look at episode 164, 361 views, and we picked up 2 more subscribers, which is fantastic. I'm just really curious as far as where all those views are coming from. I'll take them, but it's just kind of interesting looking at the metrics here of the last 2 weeks or so. It's just I don't know. Do we do something extraordinarily different in that show on Friday? I don't think we did. I mean, we talked a little bit of the Super Bowl, but I can't imagine that being. But anyway, hey, I'll take it. It's great for the channel. Like and subscribe, and that was some Super Bowl, wasn't it? That was you know, I don't want to say it was all. It was. I mean, it was a great game. That's what the NFL wanted, was really a very competitive, close competitive game. So no questions about that. You can't ask for much more than a field goal to win it with a couple seconds left. Granted, the officials, I think, did play a little bit into the outcome of the game towards the end with that holding call. That was like, it probably could go either way. It was probably called like 1,000 times during the season. But just in the big stage, that particular situation, I don't know. I think you let them play. And then that would have, look, they would have kicked the field goal anyway. It would have been 38-35. But Philly probably would have had like about another minute and 10 seconds or so. So they probably could have gotten off a few more plays than certainly what they did. But this is the way it goes. Let's see here. Alexandra, good morning. Just arrived in the city. No issues with the commute. Excellent. Anna, good morning to you. Buenos dias. And Alexandra says, what a great game. Absolutely. Yeah. Couldn't ask for much more than that. You can't ask for much more than we'll use the word great here for our weather here today. I mean, yesterday was in the mid 50s or so. Today, we're going to get even warmer. I mean, look at these temperatures already at 728. We are looking at Newark at 47, out on the island into the mid 40s, LaGuardia at 47, Central Park at almost 50 already, and some fair skies. So pretty incredible stuff out there. We'll do a check of the weather here at 7:45. Go into it a little bit more in depth from our friends over at the National Weather Service. So let's go to the incident pages here in New Jersey. We've got a couple of problems here on the Parkway south of 143. 2 lanes are shut in Irvington. That's with a crash there. And then southbound on the Parkway into 136. Watch for the left lane is shut. Overturned truck on northbound on one northbound ramp to southbound 287. There's a camera there. Let's just see if they managed to move the camera. And they did. So let's close out of this. Let's expand our deal here. So there's the ramp right there. That's the ramp in the center of the screen. Again, that's from the northbound side of Route 1 to 287 South, which then just before the Raritan Center and the Turnpike. That's still in the process of being cleared, as we say in the biz. So let's come off of that camera. And then what I want to do is go to Turnpike cameras here. Close out of the weather just to save some computing power until we get the new hardware. We want to go to the Parkway at the tower. They should have this if they, no, I don't know why they don't move the camera in. That's just mind blowing, unless they can't see it, to be fair. Well, all right. So to be fair to them, they're not going to see it from here. It's way up in here. It's just south of 144. But you can see things are just dialed out here going north of the toll plaza, as you did see it just moments ago. Bring that camera into the story right here. This is all getting into the toll plaza, trying to go north of the Parkway. Just getting absolutely drilled. I mean, absolutely hit hard. Actually, they may have it there. Work they do. It's right here at this left lane. Sometimes these cameras, they get a little buggy. All right, so that's the Parkway at 143C. Close out of that to save some computing power. All right, so we are well back through the Essex tolls this morning. Wow, what a mess that is. Let's go to the travel times. Let's just dial those in south on the Parkway. From 280, it's from 280 to 78 should be 4 minutes. It's over almost a half hour. Do the math there. I'd say it's a solid half hour or more out of Bloomfield Nutley from 150 or so. Essex tolls south. We're probably at 149 or so. Well, we've got the cameras, so let's just show you that in real time. We're not through Essex, but we are back at 148 in Bloomfield. Wow, that's a mess. Okay, so avoid the Parkway if you can. Let me just go back here to that. The left lane was closed going south, but I don't see it there. Okay, so we've got the issues there in the Parkway this morning. Come on. No, I know Milburn. Okay. Oh, this map system is just brutal. Wah, wah. East along 24 coming off of 287 south is busy. East along 80. Start to see maybe just some breaks in the clouds there going east of Howard Boulevard, 30 to 34 through 35. Heavier into 37 down through Denville into Parsippany. Westbound side of 80 is a little banged up there, getting into the 280 interchange through Fairfield. 4680 looks good. Eastbound 46 is a mess into Route 3. West along 80 is busy at Route 20. South along 208, Glenrock, Hawthorne, Fairlawn is busy. 17 both ways at Central Avenue and Rochelle Park. Go to the Western Spur northbound is heavy at the merge here into 46. It's crowded, and our Hudson River crossings look to be in probably 30 minutes across the board. East on the Bay extension here at 14. That's fairly busy. 287 is faring nicely all the way out to Bridgewater from Edison, so that's good. 78 Clinton Lebanon, nothing there. Chester 206, we're good. I forgot my there we go. So buttons. So in Central Jersey, just the traffic light delays along Route 1. 18 into Edgeboro, that's busy. Over to 295. 195 is good down the shore. Parkway 35, 33, 66, 18. 71 is moving well, so is 195. Going to Ocean County, Point Pleasant. It's pretty decent there. 295 is kind of getting hit hard here. I think this is that Mansfield Township issue. 52. I think there's a camera there. Let's see what that looks like. Does it work? Oh, okay. So let's expand on that. There's your shoulder. Out of service here at 52. Shoulders out here at 52, so look for that. Fairly decent presence of emergency apparatus on scene. But as you can see with the maps, let's close out of that. It's fairly dialed out here, head north along 295. I'd say we are back to at 295. I've not really driven on it much. Back to 47. Miles worth of traffic there. The onlookers for what we've got going on to 295 at 52. So let's do this. Let's just minimize that. And we want to go back to the home page. Let's check out the travel times for that. And we go 295 north. It's about 15 minutes there, 47 up to 60, which is understandable for what's going on. Okay, so we'll widen this up again. Turnpike 4255 is getting hit hard here. 206 in Shamong. Looks good. 5540 Ocean City, Somers Point, Wildwood, Cape May, Atlantic City, Lake Harbor Township. That all is fantastic. All right, 7:37 is our time. We'll stay in New Jersey. We'll bring in transit now. Rail is up to 20 minutes because of signal issues at the Amtrak Portal Bridge. Okay, so we've got that on deck. Let's go to the Hudson River crossings. I'm going to say on average about 30 across the board. Yeah, maybe a little higher at the George. Looks like there may be was something going on there to the lower. So about 40 at the George, 30 at the Lincoln, 25 at the Holland here this morning. Let's 738. Okay, I think we can do the city here in the next 5 minutes or so. 45. We'll take a quick break. Set up the maps there. So we go here. Let's see, west on the Staten Island Expressway, 2 left lanes are shut there. Cross Island approaching the Throgs Neck crash, and Bronx River Avenue southbound. City cameras now. Oh, fancy. This is different. What? Oh my gosh. Wow. This is super fancy now. They changed this whole website. Oh my. Oh my. They didn't improve. Fortunately, they did not improve. Oh, but now you can expand it that way. That is cool. Very nice, DOT. Very, very nice. Just wish the cameras were a little bit. I wonder what this does to my 9-box cameras. And it changed it. Oh, boy. I wonder how many you can do. Okay, so you still can only add 9. View selected. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. And you can expand it too. That's cool. Nice. We'll have to redo those. Didn't even realize that they were doing a change to the system. System on trial. Oh, I think this is more integrated now with the 511 site. That's what it looks like to me. Yeah, it's more integration with 511. I bet you they probably populated a lot of the cameras that were on 511. Oh, it's a little bit better graphics. Look out. Are you kidding me? That is showing the accident. There, I want it full screen. What happened to my full screen? Damn it. Damn it, Jim. Go back to the map. I think I like the map better. It's definitely bringing in the 511 cameras now. It's strange because now it doesn't make any sense. So when you do it this way, so when you hit the traffic speed button, you go to cameras, you just close that out, and now you dial in here, and now you can't expand the cameras though. So now there's like another camera that is showing. Okay, so that's the westbound Staten Island Expressway accident before the Goethals there split and the West Shore. So definitely, again, look for that. Alexander says everyone have a nice Valentine's Day. Yes, yes. How about yourself? You and Aaron do. I guess this is the first as a married couple. First Valentine's Day. See, it's good that the video is full motion, but the problem is that you can't expand on it. Anyway, that's an interesting little twist. So the eastbound side heavy right onto the Verrazano. East on the belt is heavy, and then the westbound side is just tuned up from Kennedy all the way out through just before Coney Island Avenue. Inbound Gowanus is a mess here, straight off the Verrazano, right into the BEQE to the Brooklyn Bridge. Southbound is dialed out from the Queens Boulevard area into the LIE, and then continuing down to the Battery Tunnel. Let's go to the northbound FDR Drive. That's busy here as you come in between into the mid 30s or so, and then south along the Harlem Drive, FDR Drive combo is busy. West side, though, is good. Just a little bit of exiting volume off the George. And then we will go to RFK Triborough into Manhattan is busy. What else is new? So is the approaches here. Up into the RFK. Grand Central is busy, passing LaGuardia. And look at this LIE is just getting destroyed here. That's the reason why there is a crash. So let's do this. Let's see if we can find that. In some ways, I almost like the old site better. See, I should be able to make that full screen. Oh, no. What? Who? Let's see. There's your accident there on that upper level. Pretty big accident, quite frankly. Okay, so let's close out of that for now. Let's see. Alexandra says Aaron and I ordered Chinese food and watched a movie. Kept it low key. He got me some nice things: flowers, chocolate, charms for my bracelet, and a Steve Miller Band T-shirt. Nice, very good. Sounds like fun. Let's see. Midtown Tunnel is not terrible because the accident here holding back a lot of the traffic. So we're under about 5 minutes there. Same thing with the Ed Koch, but this westbound LIE is just drilled back to just west of Casino Boulevard. Both ways to the Jackie Robinson is getting hit hard. Looks like there's a crash on the Jackie. Let's go here. Oh, there is. It's right at the very end here. Okay. Let's see here. Both ways of the Grand Central out by St. John's is busy. Southbound across Island is busy into the LIE. Upper East River crossings are good. Westbound cross Bronx heavy all the way out to basically the Deegan from the interchange. Same thing with the southbound Bruckner, north of the Bruckner extension, up in the Hutch. That's busy. The Deegan is just tuned up here from Van Cortlandt Park all the way down to the Cross Bronx. Same thing on the Bronx River Parkway. Getting just north of the Bronx Zoo. Be busy, and then north on the Cross Island is pretty heavy here over by Jericho Turnpike, Hillside Avenue. Van Wyck, what else is new there? Coming into Hillside Avenue is going to be busy. Okay, so taking care of the city now. Let's go to well, go to the observation list, although I showed you this before and it was pretty much the same. Earth had its 7th warmest January on record. We'll do the 7-day weather forecast for Central Park. Again, we'll just put it right in the center. Okay, so we're at 49. So today's forecast looking at a high of 62. I wouldn't be surprised some places in South Jersey get up into the mid to upper 60s. Let's see. This evening, low around 51. Tomorrow after lunchtime, high is 62. Calm wind. We get some rain. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. Just had to get some water. Let's see what we got here. Um, so here we go. We've got so some rain tomorrow afternoon after lunch. Tomorrow night, we've got temps going up, and we got a little bit more rain there. So it's not going to be very much rain, quite honestly. Showers likely mainly before 1 o'clock. So it's really from about lunchtime Thursday through lunchtime on Friday. That's when we're going to be seeing the majority of our precip, and then it looks like maybe another front is coming through. I believe that's the case, and it's going to get fairly windy, and winds could gust as high as 34 miles per hour. And we're going to see the temps starting to go the opposite way, starting to fall to the mid to low 40s. Then Friday nights can be fairly cold, comparatively speaking, to what we've been dealing with the last. Um, so around 27 or so. Then Saturday it'll be kind of seasonal at 43, and Sunday is 51. Washington's birthday, mostly cloudy. On Monday is the holiday, is going to be a high of near 55, and then Monday evening, looking at maybe a little bit of rain, and then Tuesday as well, maybe a slight chance of rain there, and partly sunny skies, but almost 50. So we continue up to we're early spring type temperatures here. So it's pretty good to me. So there is your weather forecast. I'm not a Rutgers weather watcher in any capacity. We'll do our sponsor break we'll wait to the end of the show, probably another hour, 8:45. Let's go out to Long Island. Let's see what we've got here this morning. Crashed on the LIE. Shoulders out at South Oyster Bay Road. Lighten this map up a little bit. That's going to be right in here. So we're kind of dialed out from Plainview just a bit. Northern State Parkway going west here is pretty heavy at 106, 107 into the Wantagh. Both ways, the Southern State really getting drilled here in either direction from about 18 Eagle Avenue all the way through to about 26. I always forget the exit for the Wantagh. I think it's 24 myself. Seven. Okay. That's my fault. 27. Okay. Wantagh really heavy north in the Hempstead Turnpike. Let's take a look at the westbound Southern is a little tied up here into Deer Park Avenue. So is the LIE at 51, and then a lot of congestion from about 60 all the way through to 55 and Motor Parkway, and then again into 53. Widen this up a little bit more. East on Sunrise Highway, Hampton Bay, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, busy as usual. Up to the North Shore, Southhold, Greenport, Cutchogue, Mattatuck. That is a good ride. All the way out to the end in Montauk and Jimmy G country. That looks pretty good. So, speaking of G-Man, he's in Hawaii. Yes, sir. Hawaii. So let's do Connecticut now. And let's see what we got here. Really just our typical drill. Southbound 8 and 25 into 95 is busy, and then the Merritt is heavy from, I'd say 42. Alexander says, absolutely love Hawaii. I do too. Yeah, can't wait to go back here. 95 is busy. We'll go 18 through 11 and then 8 through 6. That area. We'll go Merritt Parkway's heavy 42 through 37 or so. Give or take an exit there. Let's go into the Hudson Valley now. Let's bring that into the show. We will go to, let's see. Way north before 13. We'll look at that in a second. '84 East, the Lime Kiln Road. That's on the shoulder. But we are seeing some delays here along 287 East at Elmsford into White Plains. And the Cross County Parkway, seeing a lot of delays there out to the Hutch. Same thing both ways, the Hutch at the Cross County. New England Thruway is good. North on the Hutch is busy into Weaver Street. South is heavy off of 287. Tappan Zee Bridge is good. Whatever that crash was here at, where was that? It's gone. Just some southbound residual volume there as you make your way from 14 on over to 13. Cuomo Tappan Zee Bridge, that looks pretty good. Rockland, Orange counties are fine on the Thruway. 84, Route 6 over to Port Jervis. Milford, Montague, everything is clear there. There's the issue on 84, as you saw by Lime Kiln. Yeah, actually, it's tying things up just a bit. As we say that, let's just go here. See if we can find that crash at 7:57. We'll reset things here in a moment. 3 minutes. Skill. Ooh. Would be able to see something if it wasn't just a, that's going east, but unless it's just cleared. Okay. That was unsuccessful. 684 south into Katona. Route 22 is busy, so is westbound 84 at 684. 684 Bedford Hills, Mount Kisco, Bedford. That is good. Let's go to the MTA now. Bring those numbers into the convo. And let's see. The 2 and the 3 are delayed. Express the local, the 5, and station skipped are the F. Let's go to the rails. We've got some delays in the Harlem line, 738 and southeast of Wassaic, delayed in southeast because of mechanical issues. We go to Wassaic, same thing there. There's a combination. Metal Mike Haggerty on top of that. Long Island Railroad is good. Pascack Valley, Port Jervis, that's the New Jersey Transit. situation. The next minute or so, let's kind of just quickly run down the New York sports scene if we can. Let's do the Knicks first. I think they've been playing fairly well. Nets. No, we're not satisfied with the Google search. Damn it. So they played tonight in Atlanta. So 32 and 27. I think they can make the playoffs if as we're getting through to the midpoint of the season. The season actually ends. I guess they didn't do an all-star game, or I mean, did they just stop doing it now, or what's the story? So the season ends April 9th. I guess they're not doing an all-star game. Maybe it's at the end of the season. Huh. Interesting. Let's see what the standings are. Celtics are I wouldn't say really in a runaway with this, but there's the Knicks in the 7th spot, so they're just hanging on. So a win over the Hawks would bring them up potentially up into the in about 5th place there. Still 8 games behind. Let's see the Western Division, Western Conference. Denver. Wow. Huh. Interesting. Close out of this. Let's go to here. And take place on February 17th to the 19th. So it's this weekend. Okay. So it is this weekend they're playing the All-Star game and the dunk contest. Alexander says, go next. Yes, I agree with you on that. The other team, Rangers, I'm on fire here. Um, the standings. Metropolitan Division. So they won 5 straight. The Devils were one of the hottest teams in hockey altogether, but they kind of cooled off slightly. But the Rangers are solidly in playoff contention at this point, coming off the All-Star break. Yeah. So many teams in hockey, it's just insane. And let's see. Oops, I'm pretty sure Seton Hall won against Georgetown. They did 16-11, so every win is definitely a help. There's only like 6 games left in the season. 1, 2, 3, 4 games left. Wow. And I think Seton Hall needs to win all 4, but they got 2 tough games coming up. 3 against Villanova, and of course they always got to be at Providence on the road. Whoever comes up with the schedule should just ugh. So hopefully they get a steal and Xavier at home and take out Villanova. Going up to Connecticut on Saturday is going to be difficult. Figure it out to come home. Interesting. Anywho, let's go over to my fan favorites. So, all right, so let's get back to the action here at 8:04 now. Let's go back to our incident page, shall we? So now we've got the upper level of the George is tuned up with a crash. The Turnpike going north. The car lane south of 10. Car lane south of 10. I think there's a camera there. Let's do this. So how's the shore been, Anna, so far for you? If you're still with us, with the warmer weather, anybody doing anything, getting out and enjoying this this weather here? This is it's incredible how warm it is, right? Just incredible. 9, so I'm not really seeing anything there. Back to the maps. This Parkway really is the biggest outlier here. Let's see, Aaron and I went to the Shore House over the weekend. Nice. Very nice. We're going to maybe do Spring Lake next week. A good friend of mine lives in Spring Lake. I'm not going to visit them, but one of the hotels there. Got any recommendations? Let me know. Looking at the breakers, looks pretty nice. Southbound on the Parkway. Again, this is just a mess. You've got to stay off of that. Let's go back to the cameras now. We will come here to north of 4. Now it's this camera here. You can see it. Wow, that is heavy. Wow, that is really just jacked. It's almost, I mean, it's only the left lane. I just trying to figure out why this traffic here is so, I literally at a standstill unless they've closed it here for a minute. Here comes another wrecker. Another wrecker. Okay, so hopefully everyone's okay with that collision. Back to the maps now. Winding up just a little bit easier to see it here. 287 south into 24 is busy. East on 80, Rockaway, Denville, Parsippany. West on 80, both ways really now into Route 20. South along 208, that is heavy there. Slowly thinning out. Same thing on Route 4 at Hackensack Avenue. North Jersey, 287, 17, 15, 23. 94 looks great in Vernon, Sussex. Fantastic. What did everybody think of the all New Jersey announcing crew for the Super Bowl? I think they did a nice job. Kevin Burkhardt was solid. So was Greg Olson. Let's see here. Weston 24 is heavy right back through 78. I wonder what's going on there. Cameras. Let's see what we find here at 8:08. You're watching the Tri-State Traffic Show here on Facebook and YouTube. Please join us and post up in the comments section if you can. Let us know where you're coming in from here this morning. I haven't seen Tegan Elizabeth. Ladies, if you remember. I think she was Hoboken or something, but haven't seen her here on the show in quite a while. Let's go to 78 at 24. And of course, looking at 78, now 24. Although 24 is going to be putting cameras in here soon. They're going to light them up. It's got to be real soon. But this website's in need of a redesign as far as the cameras are concerned. For the incidents here, this is good. It clearly defines everything. It says what's going on. It's easy to read. It's easy to navigate. So I don't want them to touch this. Just the cameras need to be fixed. So let's see. We got another crash in the Western Spur. 15W. So let's go there. Oops. Let's see. Where are you? See anything there? Most of these are all. Oh, that's in business. Well, that's coming out of the tolls here. This is trying to get onto from 280, trying to get onto the turnpike there going north. So that's why that's backed up. Come here now. Close that out. I don't think we're going to see anything on proper. Well, that's a good weather shot there. You can see clouds are starting to break up just a little bit, and that's why I think we're going to be hitting those mid to upper 60s in certain areas today. Crazy. 8:11 is our time, so 8:15 we'll take another break. Well, actually, we'll do our sponsors there as well. So really just the parkway's the outlier. Both ways to 280 and Newark is busy. Central Jersey, the turnpike heading north here. This is the thing just before 10. Crash there. I don't understand why they don't have this. That would be the camera that probably, if it wasn't on the exit or entrance ramp, it probably would show the crash. So yeah. So let's see here now. Kind of normal delays along Route 1 here in the West Windsor Princeton area. North on 29 is heavy into the Trenton Tunnel. Over towards the shore, Asbury Park, Wall, Point Pleasant, Brick, Long Branch, Red Bank, Middletown, Holmdel. We are going to be good. Show you, Alexandra. I mean, you probably know more about the shore than I do. I'll show you the place that I was thinking of here. I don't know if you've heard of this establishment, the Breakers on the Ocean. Been or recommendations there, please pass them along. Let's see. All right, so that's New Jersey. Let's go back to, well, let's go to South Jersey. Sorry, pardon me. The 295 issue here in Mansfield at 52 is gone, and 42 a little bit banged up here into 295, but that's just through the construction. Ben Franklin Bridge, that's a little busy. What else is new? I'm sorry, that's not the Ben Franklin, is it? Gosh, I've Whitman. No, Ben Franklin Bridge. That's what I thought. This is the WW. WWB. 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 She says, more familiar with Louderlet and Wildwood Crest. Breakers is stunning. Never been, but it's really nice. Okay, good. Excellent. Atlantic City, Somers Point. Again, South Jersey is clear. Let's go back to the issues with New Jersey Transit now. Subject to 20-minute delays, earlier signal issues at the Amtrak Portal Bridge. That's just populating here. Alexander says, and Atlantic City. Okay. There's your 20 minutes across the board. We haven't checked path here. Let's see if that has any after effects from the. I don't think it will. It's going in two different directions there. Hackensack River Bridge lifting today, 10 to 11, 2 to 3. Newark World Trade again. Newark World Trade impacts both directions there. Okay, so we are coming up on 8:15. Definitely please post up a comment here, hit like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Let us know where you're coming in from. We're live on Facebook and YouTube here, going for the next 45 minutes through top of 9 a.m. And Alexandra says, I'm a big fan of the Tropicana. Oh, very nice. I'll have to look into that as well. I haven't been to Atlantic City in years. Long, long time. So let's run down our temperatures now that we've got our freshest update from the National Weather Service. So again, they're still waiting to set the clocks ahead on March the well, I guess it's March. Let's see. March 1st is on a Wednesday, as February was. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the 12th of March. So a little less than a month from the clocks going ahead. So we're just going to keep this here. But you can see temps are into the mid to upper 40s. Let's head to South Jersey, see if our temperatures are any warmer. Allentown at 45, Mount Holly at 48, Somerville at 35. I still think that temperature location is like in an outlier somewhere. Let's go to Connecticut, Hudson Valley, into the mid to upper 40s with fair skies across the board. Go to the Hudson Valley. Let's see what Monticello comes in at 40 and overcast. Poughkeepsie at 46, Montgomery at 33. It's a little chilly there. Go to Cape May. Wildwood is 49, 51 in Delaware. So that's where some of the warmer areas. Ocean City at 53. Hey now. Let's go to Atlantic City. Millville at 49, 46, 44. Go on to Montauk, mid to upper 40s. So a good looking start so far here for this Wednesday morning. Okay. So we will go, let's go back here to our Central Park. We'll go to the forecast, give you that here this morning. Again, the Rutgers, the weather watchers are off here today. No weather from our friends there. So today, partly sunny, high near 62. Get out and enjoy it. It's going to be beautiful. Maybe a little breezy at times, but certainly for February the 15th, can't complain about that. Partly cloudy tonight with a low around 51. And then tomorrow, right around lunchtime or so, maybe like when you're picking up the kids from school, you're going to start to see some rain, but temps are going to be into the upper 50s to lower 60s. So it's going to be kind of a warming rain, if you want to call it that. Chance of precip, 80%. So it's basically from about lunchtime on Thursday to lunchtime on Friday, about a 24-hour chance of showers in there in some capacity. Then by Friday afternoon, early evening, things become breezy and temps begin to going south. So we're looking at temps into the mid to lower 40s, but then Friday night's going to be fairly cold, comparatively speaking, to what we've been dealing with the last couple of days, into the 20s. So be prepared for that. You know, maybe shut the windows after getting some of this fresh air the next couple of days. And it's going to be fairly chilly. Saturday's a golden sunshine with 43. Saturday, partly cloudy. Saturday evening, I should say, high around 35. Sunday, 51. President's Day for the holiday, mostly cloudy, but warm. How many times you can see a President's Day at almost 60 degrees? 55 there. And then Tuesday, partly sunny, high near 49. So there's a slight chance of rain Monday, Tuesday that may break into the conversation. I want to do this to see if, let's see here. CPC. Climate Prediction Center. Okay. So let's bring this. Let's go look at our 8 to 14 day outlook of temps. So, we were up towards the red area, but we're still probably just slightly above normal. But the southeast is just, getting broiled. Eventually this here is going to have to eventually travel east. So I'm thinking towards the end of the month, early March could be a little bit colder than what we are seeing now, but not terrible. Weeks 3 to 4 through March the 10th, just about average temperatures, really nothing terribly above normal. So that's why I think it's going to be a little chillier than what we're seeing now. Let's see. Connor says, good morning, staying home today. Okay. Thank you for joining us. See the 1 month outlook for temperatures here. We're still, this was a couple weeks ago, still in the above normal category. Or at least trending that way. Temperatures in the 3 month out through April. This again was almost a month ago, but we're trending above. So, and then let's see, 8 to 14 active precip. We're about near normal. So, and the 1 month precip again, slightly above normal for some precip action. In the 1 month and the 3 month, we're equal. We're just about even. Expected precipitation, nothing out of the ordinary there. So, yeah, that's really about it, friends. About it. So let's do this now. Let's close out of. No, we'll leave that open for now. That 8:21 is our time. Let's take a quick break here, and we will start it off with our friends over at Maxim Motor Cars. 973-620-9060, proud sponsor of the Tri-State Traffic Show. We welcome them and always thank them for their support here on the channel. 303 West Clinton Street in beautiful Dover, New Jersey, out in Morris County, conveniently located between Routes 46 and Route 80. Looking for a quality, affordable, used vehicle? Please go nowhere else but Maxim Motor Cars, 973-620-9060, and speak to my good friend Nick and Anthony there at Maxim Motor Cars. Give you a quality price on an affordable used vehicle. Again, not everyone can afford a $47,000 or so for new vehicle. That's the average price now. So it's kind of crazy with that. That's insane. But there's a 20-year-old Volvo there for $4,500. Dodge Caravan coming in at $9,900. Let's take a look at the Mazda. The Mazda Touring at $8,900. Couple Ford Focuses here, and look, we're going to be full disclosure. A lot of these vehicles have some higher mileage. Oh, we sold the Civic. That's off the payroll, and the Ford Focus is gone too, and the Jeep Grand Cherokee is sold. Wow, Nick is having a banner week. Still has the S2000 Roadster, and still can't get rid of this Pontiac base here at 164,000 miles. So it's a very small shop. If you're looking for something specific, possibly Nick or his father Anthony can find it for you in their searches. But again, he only has about 8, on average, about 7 to 8 cars at a time. Again, very, very small shop, but you're getting the quality that they find in these used vehicles. So give them a call, 973-620-9060, and we thank them for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show. Also, a good friend Ralph over the Crime for Vanilla Bean Creamery. He will be back in action on Friday, March the 3rd. And as I say that, I'm going to bring up his Facebook page. I just have to find it. I just want to see if that is still the plan of action. If I remember today, I will try to give Ralph a quick buzz. And yes, March 3rd is where they are looking to come back to. So that's some good news. And just a couple weeks, really, if you think about it. So let's see. What's today? There's the 15th, 16th, 17th. 2 weeks from March? No. Is that right? Yeah, 2 weeks is March. So 2 weeks from Friday, Ralph will be back. Wow, where did that go? Whew. Ralph will be back in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks as of Friday. So again, get your pencil sharpened here. 908-272-3000 is the phone number. 22 North Avenue West in historic Cranford, New Jersey, right off the Raritan Valley line of New Jersey Transit, also historic train line as well. Again, 22 North Avenue West in beautiful Cranford, New Jersey. Head over to the Vanilla Bean Creamery and tell them that the Tri-State Traffic Show has sent you for some wonderful ice cream. So we can't wait for Ralph to come back in 2 weeks. Also, our good friends at the Shaved Cave in Clark, 1471 Raritan Road, 908-325-6283. Give them a call for a quality haircut, shave, all your manly grooming needs. Great shop. Unfortunately, my guy Omar is out for just a little bit on a medical leave. He's fine, but he's going to be out for a little bit longer. And you can go in and talk to my guy Gustavo. Hook me up with a fresh cut. Gustavo. They're at the Shaved Cave. So again, 1471 Raritan Road. We thank them for sponsoring the Tri-State Traffic Show here. 908-325-6283. Again, 1471 Raritan Road in Clark, New Jersey. And last but not least is our good friend Darlie Newman with Travels with Darlie. Go to her website, darlie-newman.com, in her 10th season with the wonderful travel program. Watch that on PBS Create, Amazon Prime, Wonder Motivation TV's Journey, also New Jersey PBS. I probably should put that in there as well. That's at 2:30 on Sunday afternoons. Now the football is over, so now you can go enjoy Travels with Darlie on your Sunday afternoon, beginning at 2:30 on New Jersey PBS. So a wonderful travel program, gets the local angle of all the destinations that she travels to, finds a local to kind of take her around, be a little bit of a tour guide. Also, you get some history as well with a lot of the episodes, giving you the backstory of many different destinations. Good places to eat, fun. She always seems to find a local watering hole with some local beers and some local spirits and so forth, and some wonderful places to eat. So definitely check out Travels with Darlie. Again, darlie-newman.com is the website. She also has this other website that she has just put up. It is going to be darliecnewman.com/shop. And that is for her online store now. So Dar is selling some merch, and bring that into the show here right now. Let me, what am I going to do? I got to do this, and we'll do that. There it is, darliecnewman.com/shop. She has these wonderful hoodies and sweatshirts, and I got my order in for the coffee mug. So excited to see that on the set here shortly when that arrives. There is the 10th season mug, very sharp. This one's got the tour stops here, like the rock star, like the concert tour logos and the style of a concert tour t-shirt. There's the back of the shirt. He has all the different destinations that she has been to over the last 10 years, and really amazing artwork on the front. And that's actually the picture that we always show you. Her artist is quite talented, and really looks great with the t-shirts and the mugs and the sweat. Us, but G-Man out there in Hawaii, I almost said Hollywood, but he should be in Hollywood. Out in Hawaii, would have been fun to dial him in here for a couple of minutes to join about doing well. So let's go back to our action here this morning. So 295 north, south of exit 30. Right lane is shoulder is out, and 63 at 33. The shoulder is also dialed out. Okay, so let's see here. This is the 33. Police activity there, but it's not slowing anybody. Tillman seems to be playing fairly nicely. Yeah. So it's looks like the Parkway crash is cleared. So we're slowly, and I mean slowly, clearing out these delays as we head south. Now we're clearing up the skies. Sun glares in full of the shore. This is going to be just beautiful today to be out here. Seaside Heights, you know, Asbury Park, Long Branch, Point Pleasant, down through Atlantic City. I wouldn't be surprised that Wildwood, Cape May gets up into close, probably could be close to 70. That's gotta be gorgeous down there today. Cape May, beautiful day to be walking around Cape May. Good stuff. Okay, so let's go back to New Jersey Transit now. So still subject to 20-minute delays, earlier signal issues. So we got that. Let's go into the city. Let's bring in the conversation here. What we got going on? We've got Staten Island Expressway that still is saying it's dialed out here. LIE, the upper level. Showed you that before. So let's go back to the maps. Still, yeah, we're still with that crash. Wow. Okay. Let's go to the new look. New York City DOT website. It loads. It's only as good as if it loads. That isn't good. Come on. I broke it. I think I broke the city DOT's new toy. I broke it. Oh no. State DOT cameras. Okay. There's the crash. Being populated. Population. Now, see, this you can make it full screen, but in the city DOT site, you can't. That's dumb. Dumb. I think dare I say it's on that zebra stripe shoulder between the West Shore exit and the continuation to the Goffles. Hit the brakes and stop. Tough spot. It's a tough spot. Oofa trat. Let's see if the DOT has set up the HOV lane closure. I don't believe they have. Would not be prudent if that HOV lane was out with the accident. But they have. Can you believe that they actually took out the HOV lane with the crash? So just avoid this Staten Island Expressway. You got to get off this. This is bad. Bad. All the way back to Clove Road. This could take you probably a good 15, 20 minutes longer than it should getting to the Goffles. Since you lose the lane, since you're losing the HOV lane, there it's still unaffected. Toad Hill, that's where the HOV lane is shut at Toad Hill. Of course. Castleton Corners. Crystal Castles. Remember that video game, Crystal Castles? That one doesn't work either. That stinks. All right. So nonetheless, we know what the story is here with the roadwork and the crash now. Brooklyn bound Verrazano is heavy. Inbound Gowanus is just jacked up through the construction zone. Active, though. Let's see. That is really heavy. Ow, water bottle. Yeah, that's a tough spot. HOV lane is good. Boy, there's a ton of traffic getting on the Gowanus, or on the Gowanus, I should say. Look at that. Bacchanal traffic. Look at all that. Oof. That is at a complete standstill. You know what? Let's just follow the leads here. Let's see if we can figure out what's going on. Something has to be happening here. That traffic should be moving better than it is. DOT is not looking for it. They can't get that camera to work. I wonder if it's on the let's see. Oh boy, let's see. Prospect is heavy. I feel like there's something. Well, nice picturesque shot. That's at the Gowanus Canal. That's inbound here up to the BQE and the battery tunnel. But I think it's just volume is what it comes down to, quite frankly. That's it. This is all volume. There's nothing, no outliers as far as an accident is concerned. Wow, that is tuned up, shot, jacked, and tuned, as Ian Stark would say. The great Ian Stark. Your early morning man on the weekends for CBS and 1010 wins, traffic-wise. Look at all his volume on the BQE, LIE West. We know that upper level is banged up. It looks like, I bet you that's probably gone too, because that approach to the Midtown Tunnel has gotten worse now. No, it's still there. That's a big wreck too. A lot of debris. Holy smokes. Yeah, wow. Big wreck. Hopefully everyone walked away from this, although we did see some ambulatory activity earlier. Not a whole lot. A lot of debris. Those two SUVs. This looks like it could be a BMW. That one maybe is a Mazda, or well, they're zooming in now. What are they looking for? Oh, I think he's taking pictures of it. That's the beauty of having the cameras on the phones. God forbid you get yourself into an accident and so forth. You're able to do things like that. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up here in just a couple of minutes. Just your normal delays here in the LIE. Grand Central is busy. Both ways in the Bronx is pretty solid here on the Cross Bronx. When can you win with the westbound side is heavy in the third, but it's slowly thinning out here west of that to the George, but the lower on the George is going to set up that road work here shortly. RFK Triborough is busy in Manhattan. Take a look at the Bronx River Parkway and the Deegan, really thinning out quite well. Cross Island still pretty banged up here, heading south into LIE. This LIE is still heavy here through Queens Boulevard, and the Grand Central really has no give there. Both ways of the Van Wyck getting into Hillside Avenue is heavy. West on the Belt is heavy here at Kennedy. Again, into Rockaway Parkway through Flatbush out to Cropsey. Let's see here now. Let's bring in the Long Island incident page. Incident was put in 4 different times. 53. And you know, it's still fairly heavy northern, staying in 106, 107. Both ways of the southern between the Meadowbrook and Wantagh. West in the LIE is heavy here at 135, then again into 39. So is the northern into Shelter Rock. But this western Suffolk County is beginning to thin out. Same thing on the LIE. Eastern Suffolk County, not a whole lot of action on 25A, 25, Cutchogue, Mattituck, Southall, Greenport, Southampton, Watermill, Bridgehampton, East Hampton. That is that. We'll go to Connecticut. Just a little bit of outlier traffic here from 16 down through about 6. Greenwich, we know, and then Merritt Parkway south of Route 7 from 4039 into 36. That also was busy. Hudson Valley, we're settling it down here fairly well. East on 287 heavy in Elmsford, the Hutch, north in the Weaver, New England Thruway, Bronxboro Parkway, Sprain, Sawmill, 122, all is good. Tappan Zee Bridge is fine. Rockland County also rolling along really well. Same thing into Orange County. No. Crotonville. No. Through 17, Goshen, Chester, Monroe, Port Jervis, Beacon, Fishkill, 84, Brewster, Lake Carmel, Mahopac, Mike from Mahopac, 684. Continues to roll along really well. So we're slowly thinning it out here this morning. Let's go to the MTA. We'll bring that to the convo. Let's see what we got. Delays in the 2A and the D. 5 train, express to local. Station skipped are the F. Harlem line, Wassaic line on or close. Long Island Railroad on or close. Again, up to 20 minutes there. Pascack Valley, Port Jervis, because of those issues at the Amtrak Portal Bridge. Pretty watch out for from the earlier signal issues. Let's go to the Hudson River crossings now. See what we're up against. The upper is about an hour, about 30 for the lower, about 35 to 40 at the Lincoln, and about a half an hour at the Holland. Some of this residual traffic here from the upper level to the George. From that earlier crash underneath the apartments. But you know what? I got a feeling that maybe that's still there. Now let's go back to our friends at the City DOT site that's just not working. Like I said, I think I've broken their new toy. Let's see if the state cameras, Stadies, have it here. Right in here, if Amsterdam Avenue, no. That's the one I want. Let's see. No video. Well, it's a little tough to tell. Don't know. Can't tell you with any accuracy if that is still there. The incident page did not have it. And the Jersey page didn't have it either. So anyway, that's why the upper level of the George is all banged up there this morning. All right, so that is pretty much our traffic scene here. Kind of just the song remains the same for the most part. The westbound Staten Island Expressway really in the city is the biggest outlier because of the road work closing up the HOV lane, plus that crash just before the West Shore split. So that's why that and the inbound Gowanus is just a parking lot all the way up into the BQE. Wow, it's just unbelievable how much traffic is there. Absolute insanity. I just can't believe how much traffic is there. Wow. Let's see here now. So what we want to do is let's see, what do we want to do here in the next just 2 or 3 minutes we have left in the broadcast. Well, well, I guess we'll bring it back to me. I want to thank our partners there over at the Shave Cave, as well as Travels with Darley, Cranford Vanilla Bean Creamery, and Maxim Motor Cars. So we thank all of our friends there for helping us out here on the Tri-State Traffic Show. Hopefully we'll get Johnny and the Weather Watchers back in here to the broadcast tomorrow. We'll see if they are back in session at the Weather Watchers group. So again, I want to thank Alexandra, Anna, and Connor for joining us here in the traffic center into our chat room. Again, please like, subscribe to the show. Let's do the shameless self-promotion before we head off of our airwaves here this morning. We'll bring that back into the convo. And again, like, subscribe. We're at 130 subscribers. It's awesome. So please pass it along to all of your friends if you can. Thanks everyone for liking the Facebook page, but please like the videos. Also, again, the more likes we get here, I got a feeling maybe it puts us into a different lane. And hopefully in the next week or two, I'm going to try to bring you some more of these car reviews. There's been some fairly decent action in the car market as of late. Some interesting vehicles I think will make, maybe not a full hour video, but maybe a 10, 15-minute video that I think could be kind of interesting. Here's some new stuff from Toyota. The new Prius, the new Toyota Crown is kind of an interesting vehicle. That one really interests me. Interests me in a way that I find it very, dare I say, odd that they actually made the vehicle. But we can kind of run through some of that as well. We'll see what some of the new EVs are going to look. What we're dealing with the EV space as well. If there's anything new on the horizon, obviously the Blazer should be coming out sometime, I'm thinking summer. So anytime after June. So we'll probably get some press reviews on that coming up shortly. But again, that's Tri-State Traffic Show. Tri-State Traffic Show 658. I should see if I can change that to something else. But for right now, we'll go with it. Please like, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Side lighting back on here. All right, friends. I think we're going to wrap it up here for the morning. I want to thank all of our wonderful sponsors once again. Alexandra, Anna, and Connor, thanks a lot for joining us. Get out and enjoy this wonderful weather. Again, temps going to be into the mid-60s here today. Kind of unheard of for February the 15th, right? So get out and enjoy. Get some fresh air, some vitamin D. Go for a walk. Take your lunch outside. And hopefully maybe some of your other colleagues have called out because of the warmer weather. All right, friends. So have a wonderful Wednesday. Drive safely, and we'll see you tomorrow, everybody.